We've all been there, spending tons of hours on a mini only to feel our motivation draining more and more, suddenly thinking, yeah, I suck, or why am I even doing this again? Or something along those lines. Feeling burned out is not uncommon, and it's going to happen tons of times. It happens in our everyday lives, in our career, and yes, in our hobby. The question is not how to avoid it, but rather how to deal with it and overcome it to continue doing what we love the way we love to do it. Hi, my name's Tatum, and today we're going to talk about, well, burnout. No, not the games. I've heard a lot of people say that whenever you feel burned out, you just need to step away for some time and recharge your energy. However, I think that while it may work for some people, for others, like me, coming back into the hobby flow is hard whenever I take breaks. So, I came up with another solution that brings my motivation back up like crazy while never actually stopping. Just a quick disclaimer before we proceed, this works for me. It's probably not going to work for every single one of you out there, but if I can help at least one person, then I'll know this video was worth it. Now, back to the topic. What's this super secret, mysterious method that I developed by summoning all of my intelligence, I hear you ask? Well, get ready, it's Paint a Different Mini. No, wait, I promise there's more to it, just let me explain. I recently suffered some heavy hobby burnout while painting the K-Night Shadowstalkers on stream. The minis are cool, it's a fun challenge, but the whole process had a pretty prolonged ugly phase where I felt like my paint job sucked and I was just bad at the hobby. Just a side note, I'm planning on talking about the ugly phase in a future video, so if you'd like that, please leave a comment below so I'll know you're interested. So, I decided to take a break and paint a different mini. Actually, two minis. Now, what's so revolutionary about this idea? Well, painting something else isn't really new, but I decided to add a bit of an additional challenge, and this is the key. I think there's two ways you can go to actually stay active while recovering from the burnout in a speedy manner. Let's start by talking about method number 1, the learning challenge. We all have something we love painting, something we want to improve at, or something we want to learn. So why not use that as motivation? Grab a mini that you like, but that doesn't put a ton of pressure on your shoulders. That way, you're gonna work on something you enjoy, but if the result isn't the absolute best, it won't bring you down. Now, when grabbing a mini, keep in mind something you enjoy and want to experiment with, learn how to do or improve at. In my case, I grabbed this beautiful dog by Artisan Guild because I wanted to improve at painting fur, especially black fur, and I wanted to improve my non-metallic metal, one of my favorite things to do. For this particular mini, I decided to Google some gold references, since that's a metal I have almost no experience with. I'm not going to go deeply into the details of how I painted this mini, since that's not the topic of this video, but I will say this challenge really made me feel a lot better about my paint jobs. The fur isn't perfect, and maybe it's a bit too blue or purple, or yeah, it's not perfect. But that non-metallic metal is something I'm super proud of, and seeing how it improved as I worked on it brought my motivation back up in a matter of minutes. Now, after this, I felt fairly refreshed and thought I could go back to my Shadowstalkers, or I could grab another mini and go for method number 2, the fun challenge. Now, this challenge starts similarly to the first one. Grab a mini you like, but you're not too invested in. Now, there is a requirement for this challenge to work. You need to embrace the idea that this mini may end up looking like doo-doo. The key here is not to try your best at painting, but try your best at having fun. Now, here comes the good part, picking an actual challenge. You can do this many ways. Write dumb challenges on papers and grab a random one, use an online wheel with different options, write a list and throw dice, or any way you like. What's important is that the challenges are things you wouldn't normally do. Painting a mini with random colors, using only a certain technique such as dry brushing, painting by candlelight because you hate your eyes, I'm actually doing this one soon, and more. In my case, the local painting community has 4 monthly challenges, and I decided to tackle 2 of them in the same mini, painting OSL or Object Source Lighting, and painting with my left hand. Yes, you heard it. For this challenge, I grabbed a nice kobold from the Lost Adventures' latest Kickstarter, Uncharted Lands. This nice little kobold has a crossbow with a Molotov in it, which makes it ideal for some OSL. Now I have to say I did this one pretty quickly by just basing the whole mini in purple and then adding a tiny bit of that purple into every base color. For the highlights, I went back to the base colors but mixing reds and oranges into them instead of purple. The result was pretty nice, even though I could have pushed contrast quite a bit more. I mean, I was painting with my left hand, cut me some slack. I was even having issues picking up paint with my brush. I swear, painting with my eyes closed was easier than this, and yes, I did that challenge in the past too. Now, like I said, this method can be frustrating. Some challenges can be unfair, and the result will almost always be pretty chaotic. The key to this method is to embrace the chaos. Know that the mini is not going to be perfect, and focus on laughing at the experience itself. This kobold is not my best mini, but I had a ton of fun just trying to avoid my freaking left hand from moving all over the place and no. It was fun, it was chaotic, it was frustrating, and yet it was a fun experience that I can remember and laugh at whenever I look at the finished model. And now, after these two methods, I feel refreshed, I feel motivated, and I even feel like I can improve those shadow stalkers in ways I wasn't even thinking of before. So, that's my method. Taking a break doesn't have to mean taking a break from the hobby. It can mean just taking things a bit less seriously for a while, allowing yourself to learn something you truly want to, or even just having fun. It's a hobby after all. And in case you're doing commissions and think, yeah, it's not just fun, why not do these things while you wait for your current project to dry? Why not give yourself 10 or 15 minutes of fun as a reward for each step you fulfill in your main project? I'm sure it will help you stay both motivated and productive. Now, like I said, these methods work for me. And I think they may work for some others, but not for everyone. So if this video helped you, let me know in the comments below. And if you have a different method you use, feel free to leave a comment too, so we can learn more ways to get over the burnout. Just one final note, I feel like this is applicable to everything, not just miniature painting. Other hobbies, or even some everyday stuff like cooking, can be made better by just finding a way to relax and have fun. Let's just make the most out of what we do, and try to enjoy it as much as possible. And with that deep thought, this video has come to an end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Take care and thanks for watching.